Well, hi and welcome to Joryland 1892. Today, January the 31st, Newcastle are gone absolutely mental in the transfer window. They're spending. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Finally, getting some players in. Obviously, yesterday was absolutely fantastic. Nailing the signing of Bruno Guimaraes, and absolutely fantastic signing he is. Midfielder. We've bought him from Lyon, and it's come at a price, but I tell you what, it's a great signing. It's a marquee signing for Newcastle United. £33 million they've paid for him, and he was down there in Brazil to sign. It's a definite. That he's even put a video out to say that he signed. So I am absolutely ecstatic about that signing. He was born in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. He played for Rio as a kid, and later on for Atletico Paranaense. And Atletico Paranaense actually stand to do all right out of this deal, because when they sold him to Lyon for 20 million quid, they actually put in a sell-on clause. So they stand to make about 20% of this deal. So they'll be rubbing their hands down there. So happy days for them as well. But obviously he will play with the number 39 shirt. Apparently there's a story behind that. His father was a taxi driver in Rio de Janeiro, and the number of his taxi was number 39, and he decided that would be his number on the back of his shirt as a good luck charm. So a little bit of a story about his number. So he comes in obviously in number 39, midfielder for Newcastle United. Absolutely stellar signing. Juventus were after him. Arsenal have been after him for quite some time, and we've actually managed to beat them to it, which is, it's looking up, isn't it, when you're beating those kind of clubs to get that kind of signing. Absolutely brilliant. But Newcastle United, haven't finished there today. Apparently, reportedly, I'll be back later with confirmation, but apparently we have managed to get the services of Dan Burn from Brighton and Hove Albion. Dan Burn is a local lad, born in Blythe. He's a Newcastle United supporter, defender, and he's a hell of a size. We needed a defender, and he's a quality defender. So that's more great news for us. Also breaking just at the minute, I've just found out that Matt Targett seems to have signed for Newcastle United from Aston Villa. He's a left wing back. That's another great acquisition for Newcastle United. And also just heard, while I'm talking now, my son just told me that it looks like Hugo Ekitike from Rennes looks like he's gonna be the next signing there today. It looks like terms have been agreed. They're going to spend about £25 million on him. He's a striker, a young striker, and it looks like it's basically just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and he needs a medical. Newcastle United have not finished business today. Apparently they're still going for other players. So there'll be more information later on from me about that. But obviously Guimaraes becomes our new signing. Obviously we have a Brazilian at the club in Joe Linton. Actually, Newcastle United signed the first ever Brazilian to play in England in 1987. His name was Mirandina. I think we signed him for about £575,000 at the time, but he was the first ever Brazilian to kick a football in England for an English club. There's just a little bit of trivia for you. We've had a few since, good and bad. But I remember when we signed him, everybody was really excited about that. But this signing is an absolute marquee signing. Couldn't be happier. Just can't wait to see this kid in action. Anyway, I'm going to be back soon with a kind of roundup of today's transfer news eventually. Newcastle United have already spent in this window the same amount of money as what they've spent in 14 winter transfer windows. So it just shows you they're really going for it. Estimated cost at the moment or expenditure is about 115 million they've spent so far today. So, you know, they're really going riot, and you know what I mean? Oh, happy days, man. Happy days to be a Newcastle United fan. We've just got to stay up now, and we're laughing. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll be back soon with a roundup of all the transfer dealings, and Toon Army, happy days.